racing fans, and welcome to our show. It's a breeze with myself, Deez, and this is the show for Wednesday, the 11th of September. We race at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the Poly track. For this show, I'd just like to tell you, the valued racing fan, is please keep an eye on the declarations and the changes, because it is being recorded much earlier than it usually is. So it is way in advance that we are recording the show due to time constraints. But keep an eye on the scratchings. And as you've come to know, all the homework is done, and all that's left is for you to get on the tote. This show proudly brought to you by Tab Gold, the intelligent bet. Let's get on with it, and we are going to begin with my first bet, which is going to be a place accumulator, and that begins in race number 2. You need to get on by 1300 hours on the Poly track, Hollywoodbets Greyville. Leg number 1, 2 runners, numbers 5 and 9. 5 and 9 going to be the 2 runners there. Leg number 2, as you can see throughout this perm, it's just 2 runners in the respective legs. Number 5, perfectly picked, and number 7, walkie-talkie. Then on to the next leg, which is race number 4. Number 2, English Primrose, and horse number 3, Canford Queen. Followed by race number 5, where we are including number 3, Blush of Dawn, and number 5, Mama's Baby. The next leg, which will be number 1, Too Many, and horse number 6, Mr. Henley. That penultimate leg of the place accumulator, it's going to be number 4, Miss Platina, and number 7, Wonderful. 4 and 7 there. And then we close that place accumulator off as that trend continues with 2 runners per race, with number 4, Future of Energy, and number 5, Wave Warrior. So that's going to be the place accumulator, and place accumulator begins in race number 2. Then on to our next bet, which is going to be a pick 3 that will begin in race number 3. So over to that place accumulator now in race number 3. We begin with 3 runners there, numbers 5, 6, and 7. Perfectly picked, Regina Marie, and number 7, walkie-talkie. Leg number 2 of that pick 3, number 2, English Primrose, number 3, Canford Queen, and I've included horse number 7, Doctor's Orders. And we close off that pick 3 in race number 5 with numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5. And that's going to be the pick 3, which will cost you, I just want to work that out, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 4, 36 Rand is what that pick 3 will cost you. And then on to our last bet, which will come up on It's a Breeze, and it's going to be a Jackpot 1 that begins in race number 4. So we go through that bet. Jackpot 1 in race number 4. Very simple. Race number 4, number 2, English Primrose, number 3, Canford Queen, and number 7, Doctor's Orders. Then we go on to leg number 2, where I'm going with 4 runners there, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5. I think we are safe with those runners. That penultimate leg of that jackpot, number 1, Too Many, and number 6, Mr. Henley, were mentioned for the place accumulator. But along with numbers 1 and 6, I have included number 2, Ultra Quick, and number 4, Warrior of Royalty. And then we close things off in that jackpot with 3 runners, number 1, Petite Vedot, number 4, Miss Platina, and number 7, Wonderful. So that jackpot will cost you 3 times 4 is 12, 12 times 4, which is going to be 48, and then 48 multiplied by 3, 24 carried to 144 Rand is what that jackpot will cost you. And that is it, guys. As always, thanks for your invaluable spend on the tote, you, the valued racing fan, and hopefully things fall into place on this Wednesday on the Poly track. Again, I'll remind you, this show being recorded much earlier than it usually is, so keep an eye on the card changes, scratchings, and adjust your bets accordingly. From the entire team, it's a breeze with myself, Deez. Have a blast, find all the winners, and hopefully it turns out to be a top-class day for you, the valued racing fan. Until we meet again, you take care. Salaniga.